The Zhenduo Apex Legends RE-45. This is a sealed breech in grip mag pistol blaster. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so as I mentioned in the Biu Blaster M32 Pyro blaster review, these blasters do not arrive in their original boxes. These particular ones came all bundled up in a brown shipment box. I did state that they do this to save on air freight. This is not something that I was really worried about, but I'm pretty sure if you're a diehard blaster collector, this is probably something you're going to want to mention to them upon ordering. So they're labeling this blaster as the Apex Legends RE-45. I'm not sure if the blaster is scaled down to the exact dimensions. I'm not a big Apex Legends person. The blaster have some really cool accents of anodized orange down here by the magwell and over here on the slide assembly. Has some other cool labeling such as his CMX here, Iron Will here in a matching orange, and a Disdainful Battle here on the handle. I don't see any markings of the Apex Legends RE-45 on it. Leads me to assume that they're probably just associating it by pure aesthetic and not by exact replica. What you get in the package is the blaster itself, some very short darts. I like to think of them as 1/3 length, but they're not quite that short. They're just shorter than your average half-length dart, as you can see here. I could confirm that they are the FPJ variety, a very hard, non-compressible head on these darts. Probably wouldn't use these for a war. They're probably okay for plinking. You get the mag, which seems to be an extended mag. It does hold 6 rounds comfortably. I've managed to fit 7 rounds before. Hey guys, future not enough here. There's just one thing that I want to add. I know during the initial review I mentioned that this thing has a 6 dart capacity. It turns out that this thing actually holds up to 13 rounds. I think it actually holds 12 comfortably and 13 tightly. Basically, it all depends on the angle in which this dart seat sits as you push them down. I feel that the best way to achieve full capacity is to push them down by the back and not by the front. If you push them down by the front, what's going to cause is for this little seat to sit at an angle and it'll stop a lot sooner, getting stuck here in the channel, hence only allowing you to put up to 6 rounds. But if you push from the back here, it'll allow it to actually stay at an even angle that allows all the darts to go in. Just wanted to make sure that you guys are aware in case you are like me and you thought that 6 was a little anemic for the length of this mag. 12 or 13 makes a lot more sense. You get some very cool eye pro, which I kind of like the style of these as opposed to the other Biu Blaster / Zhenduo offerings. It has a very nice aesthetic here in the front. You have a corrugated piece of hard plastic. Feels almost 3D printed. It's a very good quality injection molding. You see the exposed aluminum barrel here. This is a sealed breech blaster. The ergonomics are really good despite its sharp angles. It's rounded off just in the right places for it to feel comfortable. I have a fairly large hand and this feels very good in the hand. My finger reaches the trigger perfectly. The way this works, guys, is you insert the mag, you pull back the slide to chamber a dart. Now, the unique feature I like about this is that it imitates a real steel firearm the entire way through. If your mag is empty, as you can see here, this slide will stay in a rear position since there is nothing to chamber. In that case, you could literally click on the slide release right here and you could seal up the slide again. When the mag is loaded, naturally, you can pull back on the slide and a dart will be chambered, as you were able to see there. And now the blaster can fire. The mag release is in a very cool spot. It is one-handed. You can literally just push forward here with your middle finger and the mag will come right out. It can also gravity drop. There's no tension on it. For those of you who like that kind of gameplay. Very cool under barrel Picatinny rail right here for any flashlights or attachments. The blaster feels of some very high grade quality materials. Obviously the barrel is aluminum. These are real anodized pieces of aluminum, although the magwell portion feels like some kind of high quality or composite plastic. Two-tone, very nice design with the black, gray, and orange. Although there is not an orange painted muzzle, I would consider some kind of plasti dip or some kind of treatment up here that would make it a little bit more safe for outdoor play. Got some attached T8 Torx screws here, attaching this front muzzle piece on, so you could probably even 3D print an orange version of this muzzle and just slap it on and you'd be okay. But in its current form, it's a very, very nice looking blaster. They also make this blaster in a white color scheme, which is really, really nice. They offered me which color I wanted. I obviously chose black. I haven't seen much of this reviewed here on YouTube, and I thought, fresh new look. The sights are cool because they give you a little bit more of a realistic sight picture for what a Nerf dart blaster should have. This gives you a pretty broad yet still tight perspective of a sight picture so you can hit what you're shooting at. The only thing left to do is, you know what time it is. Let's go to the mini range and let's go do some blaster testing. All right guys, we're gonna start by trying out these extra short darts that came with the RE-45. We're gonna do a little grouping test. Then we're gonna try out some Dart Zone Ember darts. And then we're gonna move on and do the same thing with the chrono. Let's get to it. All right, let's try out some Ember darts. All right guys, I felt like the little blue ones were tumbling a little bit. Of course, the Adventure Force, as usual, nothing less than lasers, guys. This thing does feel like it's pretty spicy, but let's see what kind of speeds we're getting. Guys, as I spoke about last week, we're going to be doing a giveaway when we reach 1,000 subscribers. We're going to pick 5 names from the comment section on this video, and 5 lucky people are going to win, among many other things, a brand new X-Shot Fortress blaster. This thing is incredible. I have a review coming up on this, and you guys are going to see why I like this so much. It's just my way of giving back to the community. You guys helped us grow tremendously. We only started this channel in July of 2022, and we've come a long way thanks to you guys and your viewership. Good luck to everybody on the contest. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.